yo.
Hey.
What do we got cranking today, bro?
Sure, I'm pulling up right now. We got a lead that is on market.
Okay.
I know it's not our cup of tea, but wanted your input on it. Let me pull it up. So this property is in, I guess it's in distress, but it's not crazy. I talked to the realtor yesterday about it to figure out the situation. It's already at a crazy discount, but I don't think it's at our discount yet that we're looking.
Where is it?
I'm pulling up right now. It's loaded. It is in. Let me see here. It's in Palmer.
Dude, funny story about Palmer. That I had, dude, what the heck? It was on market.
Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about too. The small house.
The story that I told you about?
The one with a realtor lead as well?
This would have been my first deal if I ended up taking this thing home. I went on the appointment. I was talking to a realtor, went on the appointment, got it under contract. It was a property in Palmer at $115,000, right? Now we were having our contractor go there. From what I remember, I think we were going to fix and flip this property. Yeah, we were going to fix and flip this property, me and one of my partners. So we were going to have our contractor go there in our inspection period and check it out. As the day that we go to have our contractor go over there, we're looking at the property online. Well, I wasn't, my partner was. He hits me up and he's like, bro, do you know what the heck is going on with this property? I'm like, no, what? He's like, this property is being seized by the feds.
No, you didn't tell me this one.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? This would have been my first deal ever, bro. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, how? What is the story? Nobody told us this. It didn't say this on the MLS. It didn't. The realtor didn't tell me this. Like nothing, because I went in into the deal telling the realtor, hey, you can represent both me and the seller. That way, you can double dip and get both ends.
Yeah.
Transaction, right? It's just a strategy. It's the double dip strategy. So that's what I did. I reached out to the realtor and I said, hey, I'm unrepresented. You can represent me as well. That way you get both sides. She's like, okay, great. So like I said, go there. We figured this whole entire thing out. We start digging more into the situation. Come to find out, the property was one of like four properties in that area that was being seized by the feds from a big ass marijuana operation. Right. And just, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but the way they got caught, it's a cool story. They go there, right? The electric company goes to one of the houses because there's like a freaking $50,000 electric bill every single month.
Yo, that's crazy.
Dude, the electric company gets flagged. They go over to the property and they say, hey, what is going on? Come to find out.
Is that me or you? Oh, that's me. Who's this?
One of those is. So come to find out.
Yep.
They go there, right? And two dudes open the door with an envelope of like 10 grand and tells the employees tells the employees from the electric company to leave.
So they're trying to bribe them?
So they didn't take it. They left. They went back to the electric company, called the cops. The cops ran down on everybody. And that house was one of the houses where they were doing one of these crazy operations. When I went on that appointment, I should have known, bro, because it was super weird. Like the way the electric system in that house was wired and it looked through the whole entire house, it just looked super, super strange. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't look like anybody was living here. What was really going on here? So ultimately, I had to talk to the realtor and I said, hey, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't want to close on it. And then all of a sudden the feds come here and say that the property is being seized and now I'm screwed. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So we backed out. Come to find out, that thing sold on the market like a few weeks later or something for $135. So we could have just assigned the deal.
Yeah.
But that's my story about Palmer. Anyways.
That's crazy, man.
What do you got, bro?
So this one, it is, like I said, realtor. There's a 24K foundation that needs to be fixed. It's already been quoted. I did a light ARV. I got 220. The realtor also agreed with me. It's around 220 ARV. They're listing at. Let me pull it up. Listing at 130. So ARV is 220. They're listing at 130. They just cut it down 10K as well, like a few days ago. The price.
Okay, when did it list?
When did it list?
Yeah.
26 days ago. So just under a month. No one has bought it.
How much work do you think it needs?
I'm guessing. We're done here. I said I'm guessing 40K. So 24K for the foundation. Then he said the rest is cosmetics. I mean, we have all the updated pictures from the realtor, or I do.
Just send me the address really quick.
Yes, sir. Here, I'll send you the Zillow link.
So a couple things. Palmer is out in the freaking sticks of Massachusetts, so that is tough. The other thing that's tough is the asking price compared to ARV doesn't sound too appetizing if it needs foundational work. I can tell you if it needs foundational work, it needs more than just cosmetic, in my opinion. But let me see the pictures.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, it definitely needs cosmetic work as well. It's outdated. The realtor said all the expensive updates are done. But I mean, from these pictures, it's going to need some stuff. The house is under 1,000 feet.
And what do you think the ARV is?
220.
220?
Yeah. I was going to offer him 97 and see what his client says.
They're asking 130. Yeah, dude, I would just by looking at it real quick, I would say our offer is somewhere at like 79K.
79?
Mm-hmm. It's not even close to where their asking price is, but here's the thing, bro. Here's why realtors kill deals. This is why realtors need to understand how to wholesale. Honestly, dog, because at the end of the day, they're taking a ton of the equity from them, right? Like I bet they could probably sell this deal for $100,000 to a fix and flipper, but here's my thing. I'm like, why wouldn't a realtor just reach out to a wholesaler and split the wholesale fee rather than just going on the market? Maybe they have something going on with their agency where they have to exclusively go through everything with them. But if that's the case, if I was a realtor and that was the case with the broker that I was dealing with, I would leave because this is a deal that should be brought to a wholesaler or directly to a fix and flipper.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're not educated enough in the wholesale world.
But yeah, anyways, submit an offer, bro.
Yep. So from these pictures, just so I can get an idea, what do you think is the repair cost?
So you said it's $24,000
foundation
for the foundation, and you got that from the realtor?
Yeah, he said he got a quote on that, so that's like official price for the foundation.
Yeah, then I would say probably 70K.
Okay.
Yeah.
70K.
I would say 70K, maybe even 80, but 70 would be a good number to go by. With that being said, a buyer would buy it somewhere around that 90 to 100 area. So if you're trying to wholesale the deal, you obviously got to get it somewhere lower than that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, when you're working with agents, right? It's cool because there's no emotion involved. So you don't have to like negotiate with the seller or have the seller have some sort of emotional attachment to your offer or whatever. You just submit the offer with the proof of funds. And that's it. So whenever you run into these situations, screw it. Just put in an offer.
Yeah, just send it.
Yeah, like why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll call him and say we'll be at. You said 79.
Yeah. I think honestly if we got this under contract at 79, this would be something that I wouldn't even mind fixing and flipping myself. 'Cause, like he's right, the inside really isn't too crazy, but if he already got a quote for the foundation, he already has the contractor for that, so he can refer us the contractor. Yeah, it's a minute offer at 79. What else you got, dog?
I got this one. 1 second. Let me pull it up.
While you're doing that, I had a lead that called me back yesterday. This is an appointment that we went on, probably like 4 months ago. Guy calls me back. He ended up going on the market. He ended up doing the work himself, and he went on the market. And he called me back yesterday because he had two buyers who backed out. And he's like, Mike, I'm super screwed now. I don't know what to do. I have this buyer that backed out like 2 weeks ago. Now I just had another buyer back out, and now I can't pay my mortgage. I'm like maxed out when it comes to money. He's like, I'm super screwed. Please help me. So what I pitched to him was a potential seller finance and sub two type of deal. He liked it, but he wanted to talk to his broker about it and see what they thought. So I'm gonna give this guy a call back today. I'm gonna call him right now.
Please leave your.
I'll try him later. He works during the day, so he might be working.
Yep.
But anyways, goes to show, dude, all these opportunities that are coming this week are from super long follow ups. Like the Novation contract we got under contract earlier this week, freaking like 8 month follow up. Follow up is so freaking important. That lead that I sent you this morning,
Yeah,
that was
that
a
one.
6 month to 8 month follow up, I think too.
And that one's hot too. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. When you look at the notes, it looked like there wasn't much there, right? In the beginning. And then it slowly, gradually started having more and more motivation. That's what happens, dude. You just gotta keep following up. And this was somebody that we reached. It wasn't like a specific acquisition lead that got pushed up to you. I don't believe. I think it was just one that we found fishing through our system. But what do you got, bro?
I have this one that we came in contact with, or you did back in the day. And here, let me send you the lead. So he is looking for a purchase price of 400.
Mm-hmm.
You offered him 405 back in the day, and he denied it.
Back in the day, what is this, like the 1990s, dog? Is that
back in March. Let me see here. Was it? Let me see. It's a lot of fucking notes. You know, it's a good lead when there's a lot of notes.
Oh yeah.
Verbal, yes. March 11th.
Oh yeah, I remember him. What happened?
He wants to sell now. He has a realtor that he's going to list it on Tuesday, but he's still entertaining like a quick closes and all that stuff. He doesn't want to really go with all the showings and all that stuff. He'd rather do something quick. But his number is he wants to list it at 425 and hopes to get over asking. But he said his bottom number right now is 4.
Okay, so where are you at with the lead? Like, are you trying to give an offer? Like, where you at?
I want to give an offer, but before that, I was doing some comps in the area, and I think the ARV, I mean, it could be 450 the ARV, but it could be 500 as well. Like, it's kind of weird.
Okay, so you want to comp it?
Yeah, I want you to get a second opinion, but it might have to be like no, I mean, I'm thinking about an ovation route as well. So
yeah, I want to say that's where we were trying to get him at, and I
yeah.
almost had him. Verbal, yes, at 405 on an ovation. Yeah, then he gave me some bullshit that he wanted to run it by his attorney.
Of course.
So what's something that we can do with that? When somebody says, "Oh yeah, I want to run this thing by my attorney. I think I want to do the deal, but I have to run everything by my attorney or by whoever," right? Somebody that's not really a decision maker, but he's making it a fake decision maker. What can we do there? Or something we could say.
You can say, I get it. You want to double check and reassure that you're making the right decision. But any questions you have, I can definitely answer them. It sounds like you don't really understand what's going on, and I can definitely help you understand the process and make you feel more comfortable with this route that we're taking.
Yeah, I like that. I just nip it in the bud. I say, hey, Felipe, I know you want your attorney to look this over. Now, here's the thing. I've been doing deals for a while now, and I'll tell you literally like 100% of the time when a seller tells me they have to have their attorney look something over, it's usually one of a couple different things. One, I didn't do a good enough job at explaining something. Two, the price is just not where you want to be. Or three, you don't really want to sell the property. Could you help me understand which one of these that is?
Mm-hmm.
So we're not sitting here wasting each other's time.
Yep.
So does he know that you're on my team? Because I remember I was talking to him for a while.
No, he doesn't know. I'm pretty sure I went in cold. Oh no, I just said you talked to my assistant Karen. I didn't bring you up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
Let's comp this joint. You know what I love? I'm just going to put all this stuff on here. I'm going to share my screen. All these knucklehead wholesalers who are going to call our sellers, like, they can go ahead and do that. Felipe, you think a wholesaler that's watching this right now is going to call our seller? Do you think they'd get the deal, or do you think we would?
I think if he's motivated, he'll call. If he's a hustler. Now, because you got to get the deal, I don't know about that.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh, let's answer this guy back. Salvatore, what's up, brother?
Hey, not much. Returning your call. Like a whole bunch of questions I got for you. Is tomorrow like a good day we can meet up or something?
For sure, man. Let me check my schedule really quick. Just a rough idea. What do you got for questions?
Like you had mentioned that you'd be paying the mortgage. I mean, common sense says that be coming off on my end. You know, if the agreement's made, like, you know, how you said you guys would carry the mortgage. Can I still live there? The ownership of the house goes to the company. You know, stuff like a lot of little questions like that, Mike.
Okay, yeah. Does early tomorrow afternoon work? I know you work, but that works best.
Yeah, no, I'll make it happen, brother.
Okay. So as far as your realtor, like I don't want to step on anybody's toes here, but are you able to get out of the listing agreement with the realtor, like, or are you kind of stuck in there with them?
No, he's actually on my board.
Okay.
So if I was to go to him, he would let me out.
Okay.
You know, he would let me out and with whatever. Kick him a couple grand at the end. He's a cool cat.
Cool, man. It sounds like you got a good realtor on your team. How
Yeah,
about?
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Love it. How about tomorrow at 1 p.m.?
All right. Is my house okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'll see you at 1, brother.
All right, brother. See you then.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mike.
Bye-bye. Let's buy a house, bro.
Is that the guy you just called and you didn't pick up?
Yeah.
Cool.
So where are we at? I'm over here sharing all my shit with people.
Hey, while you're at it, I'm going to call that realtor and give him the offer.
Okay, Felipe's over here hustling, man. Okay, let's see what we got going on here.
What?
4, 2.5, 2,300 square feet. So you're saying 450 is what you thought?
Let me look at your thing. Yeah, I think 450 was a safe ARV.
Okay.
All right, let me call this guy. Tim, how you doing? It's just Felipe. I spoke to you yesterday.
How you doing, Felipe?
I'm good. How's your day been, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
How's that tattoo you're getting?
It's doing all right.
Nice.
I'm actually working on so I'm trying to forget about it.
Okay. Hey, well, I spoke to my partners about this property in Palmer.
Yep. 17 Temple.
Yes, sir. Yeah. We are interested. We also are unrepresented, so I was wondering if you could represent us as well.
Sure. Yeah, we have no other offers, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good.
Got it. Well, I talked to them and they said for a purchase price we can offer the seller $75,000.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work for him, but I gotta, you know me, I gotta bring it to her.
Yeah. If you could do the favor and bring it up to her and see what she says.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do a verbal at this point.
Yeah, go for verbal, and if she agrees, I'll get it on writing and send you everything you need.
All right, sounds good. I will talk to her in just 2 minutes.
Awesome, Tim. Thank you so much. If you could just text me, that'd be great.
Yeah, well, then, thanks.
Awesome.
Man.
Thank you.
Good job, dog.
Sir.
$4,000 less than where we were gonna offer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, just follow up with them and see what they say.
Yeah.
So for this, it's built in 1860. So what we're looking here, right? We're looking at the bed bath count, we're looking at square footage, and we're looking at when this thing was built.
Yep.
Then we take a look. Where's this thing at? I think it's somewhere around here. So it is on a main road. Dang. Okay. This is a decent comp.
See, that's what I thought as well. It's not on the main road actually, and it's 2 more bedrooms. And it's I think it's like in the 1950s it was built.
Okay. This is like the not fun stuff of real estate, in my opinion. Yeah. It's tough. What did he say he was listening at?
4.25. But he's confident he's gonna get over asking.
Okay, let's see what this is. It's not on a main road, but it was built all the way in 1990. This sold for $222 per square foot. Okay, where are we at? 2358. So let's do the math. 2358 times, what did I say? 222?
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to about 523, which I still think is high, but I think I'd be comfortable saying somewhere in the low fives, to be honest. As ARV, but this thing is super, super outdated.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure if the pictures are accurate. He says he works on the property himself.
Okay. So, did he already sign with a realtor?
I'm not sure. I don't think so if he's still looking for offers.
I mean, yeah, dude, our cash offer is going to be somewhere in like the low threes. So obviously a cash offer for him doesn't work.
Yeah.
$425. After he sells it on the market at $425, really he only nets $391.
I told him that.
And what did he say about that?
He said, at first he was like, he was okay with it. And then we kept talking. I said, so what is your lowest number with no realtors, no, we pay closing costs, that, that line. And he said, I can't let it go under 4. And then he said he'd be doing like a disservice and all that stuff of selling it too cheap. And he thinks it's going to sell over asking. So he's looking for a bidding war, I guess.
Why does he want to sell it?
He's moving to, I believe it was Florida, and he needs to be out by September.
What is he doing with the money? And why does he need to move out by September?
I don't know if he needs. Actually, I don't know if he needs to. That's just the time frame he gave me, and I'm not sure what he needs the money for.
So let's figure out what he needs the money for, because, I mean, at the end of the day, right? If he goes on the market and gets 425, great. He walks away with 391. That's cool. It doesn't really make sense for us on an novation agreement, like, because we're gonna have to get it up to speed to that 5. Let's just call it even 515, bro. We're gonna have to put, if it still looks like that on the pictures, we're gonna have to put a good like 40K into it. Minus 40K. I mean, if we were at 400, I mean, it's not a bad novation. It's like $30,000. It's just like, is it worth the headache going through a decent cosmetic reno for $30,000 bucks?
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that I want to do, to be honest. So I would, in my opinion, I would say just go with the damn realtor. If you're going to end up netting somewhere around the same number as us, even if we do a novation, just go with the realtor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, if you don't need the money, why wouldn't you just make a bunch of interest on your money? So try to figure out what he needs the money for, how much cash he needs up front right away. And there could be a seller finance opportunity there.
Okay.
Because that's really what I'm looking at. Because at the end of the day, like I said, a novation agreement for him, it doesn't make sense. A novation agreement for him is going to just take a little bit longer, right? Like, yeah, he doesn't have to do the renovations, but we do. And it's going to take some time to do that. So I think, yeah, go down the road by seeing exactly what he needs net in his pocket and why, and then seeing if he would entertain seller finance. And if he does, then I'll have a conversation with him.
Okay.
Of us actually potentially getting him his ass price without having to deal with any bullshit going on the market and all that. Yeah, so go back to him and pitch that.
Okay.
This is what's cool too. I pitched a novation way back when he didn't want to do the deal. Now we're working it out months later, and we're like, that makes sense why he doesn't want to do the deal. Obviously, it was never his attorney who was going to go over the paperwork. Like, he was just lying about that. He just didn't want to do the deal. He just didn't feel comfortable enough telling me, which I should have got out of him. I did a poor job of getting that out of him. I should have said what we said earlier. Typically when somebody tells me they need to run something by an attorney, it's one of 3 things, and then tell all the things, right?
Yeah.
So I should have done that, but obviously you keep learning, your sales get better. This was months ago. Now, fast forward a few months, and Felipe on the same team talks to this guy and can go in a different route. And it's a little bit easier for him to go in, because if I called him right now and he remembers me, he's gonna be like, dude, you got all these things. It's like you're firing a machine gun at me. You got all these crazy ideas. Like, whoa, hold on, buddy.
Yeah.
This is why it's important to, if you're ever stuck on something or you kill a lead or something like that, go throw it to one of your homies. Be like, yo, can you call this guy really quick and try to do something? Like, there have been times where I've messed up leads before. especially in the beginning where I was just like, yo, I screwed this thing up, bro. Can you call this guy? And we got something done. So utilize the people that you have in your network. Utilize your team. Do all these things. Felipe, his first deal was one that I screwed up. I offered way too low on the property. Felipe just came in as a random investor, right? Obviously under the same company, but he went in the conversation as a random investor and ended up getting the deal because he offered a higher number. So utilize the people that you got.
Exactly.
What else you got, bro?
Man, those are the two main ones. I have one more. Let me see. Low confidence in this one. It's one of these guys that they just want an offer in writing, and it's a lot and a house together. I mean, I don't even know where we'd be at. The comps look pretty low, but with the lot, I don't know.
Why does he want to sell it?
He's just like one of those investors that has a bunch of houses and doesn't mind cashing out on some of them.
Where is it?
It is in Rhode Island, Johnson, Rhode Island. I'll send you the address. Oh, this guy is also a hard money lender. So when I talked to him, he was really short with me too. He was like, "Yeah, just send me an offer in writing, and I'll see what's up."
That's the house. It comes with a lot,
Yeah,
a buildable lot.
I don't know. I told him it was buildable.
Did he tell you that it was buildable?
No, I told him that
Okay, how'd you figure that out?
because you told me to tell him.
I told you to tell him that his lot was buildable.
Yeah, he told me because he said he wanted to figure out if it was buildable before he sold it. And
This was a lead where we were mixing up. Where
yes,
I thought you were talking about the other Rhode Island lead. Remember that one? The guy that wanted to get his lot off the mortgage.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about too.
Okay, so is this thing buildable or not? Do we know?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, got it. How much does he want?
Last time I spoke to him, I would think it was around 300. Yeah, it was looking for 300.
Okay, bro. If this lot is buildable, then that price really isn't that bad. So here's what you do: call the city of Johnston and figure out if this lot is buildable. Is it separate? Is the lot separate, or is it on the same deed?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So figure out what is going on with this lot. And if the lot is separate and you can build on it, it's like, bro, that's not a bad price. So at this point, you've done that before, right?
Yeah, I'll do it again. I remember last time I tried to figure it out, and I don't know what the hell is wrong with the town of Johnson, but they don't pick up their phone or their phone doesn't work. But I'll try again. I'll see where I can get, how far. But that was 300. If it wasn't buildable, I don't know. He probably changed his price when I told him it was buildable.
So hold on. We do the work. We figure out that your lot is buildable, and you're going to charge us more for doing the work that we did. Is that how this works?
Yeah, I'm not the seller.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you tell the seller. Wait, hold on. So we figured out that your lot is buildable for you, and now you want to charge us more for doing your job. Yeah, bro. So what? How do you know that he wants more because it's now buildable?
Because wasn't that just like once you know there's more value into your property, wouldn't you add more to your price?
So, what's one way that you can get around that, right? In the sales process, if you're talking to them. Let's think about this.
Can you rephrase the question?
In the sales process, how do you get around them saying, "Oh yeah, now that you found out that it's buildable, I want more money"?
I mean, do I just say what you just told me about? Wait, we just figured it out. Yada yada yada, and now you want more money since we did our jobs.
Well, you could say that, but way before you even have to get to that point. Here's what you want to do. You want to foresee things that are going to happen in the future and nip them in the bud. That's why we have upfront contracts. So what's one, I guess you can call it an upfront contract. What's the kind of upfront contract you can give him before even telling him that the lot's buildable?
I could say, hey, if I found out this lot is buildable or not, will that change your price at all? Or is that going to affect the price you want to sell the property at?
Yeah, something along those lines. I would say something like, okay, great. So you want 300 for it? Got it. So if I go to the city and find out that this thing is buildable and it's in my buy box now for 300K, you're ready to move forward?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Boom. Now he's locked at that 300. Now when he comes back and says, "Oh no, well, dude, you told me 300," and then that's when you say something like, "Okay, so you told me 300 before. Now that I went and did the work, now you want to charge me more?"
Mm-hmm.
And just tell him no. We're not doing the deal then. That's it. Pull away. But yeah, go find out if that lot's buildable.
Okay.
And then talk about the what we can potentially do with this lead that came in today.
Okay. So this lead is an elderly couple. They are waiting to go into senior housing, and they live in a duplex.
Oh, it's a duplex.
It is a duplex, yes. It's not rented, so they just live in one side and the other one's vacant, the other side. ARV, from the top of my head, I think it was 600. They're asking for 250. House needs a lot of work. They don't have a timeline because they're just waiting for the letter of approval, and that's just when they get it. They get it. She's entertaining to have a buyer in her pocket. So when the moment comes, we just jump in. So far, my next steps is to go check out the property. The appointment's already set, and I'll give them the offer while I'm there when I find out exactly what needs to be done. And it looks like it's going to be a deal, just depending on the timeline when we close.
Okay, so did she give a timeline of the assisted living at all?
No, she doesn't know. It's literally like once I don't want to say like, but once someone drops dead, you're in, and so you never know when you're going to get in.
Yeah. So what did you ask her? Hey, what happens if this thing goes a whole nother year? What are you gonna do?
No, I didn't ask that.
Yeah, I would figure out like what happens if literally it goes a whole nother year and you are not approved. Like there's no room for you. Are you still staying here? Because
Okay.
what you could potentially do is living there a problem for them? Like
It
is
didn't.
it stairs or like is there some sort of reason why they don't want to live there anymore?
Oh yeah, it is a big house for. It's hard to maintain a multifamily when you're just two elderly couple.
Got it. So, I mean, what you could do is you could tell them that, hey, why don't you just go get a rental for the time being for the next year,
Mm-hmm.
where you don't have steps, where you don't have to manage a whole entire big ass house, and somebody takes care of everything for you. Why don't you just use the proceeds from this to go do that? But with this even spread, right? She's asking for 250. Like, dude, we could sign the deal today. I would do it sight unseen today just by knowing it's a duplex in Brockton.
Yep.
Literally. That's a smoking deal. So you could potentially even say, hey, if we got the deal done sooner, and on our end, the reason why we want to get this done sooner is because we don't know what's going on with the market. Like, same thing on your end. I would hate for you to keep prolonging the situation and a year goes by and the market absolutely tanks and you're not even able to get your asking price. I would hate for that to happen. What if we even came up a little bit on our purchase price to do this thing even sooner to get you guys, and then that extra money that we give you, you guys can go use for a rental while you're waiting this out. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it, right? You are right. Those programs, you don't really know. When you're going into an assisted living place, you literally have to wait until somebody passes away in order to get into a unit. And there's a waiting list, and that waiting list can go for a while. So what if they're waiting for the next year or two? It's real stuff too. Like, if the house is a problem for them, then let's solve the problem. Let's get them a little bit more money than their asking price, get them into a nice rental or something that they don't have to maintain, that somebody comes in and maintains themselves. They don't have to cut the grass. They don't have to do anything like that. They don't have any stairs or whatever. You know? Think about, like, there's definitely some problem of them staying there.
Okay. You know what?
I would figure out a way to solve that problem.
Okay. Yeah, let's find out right now, huh?
Yes, let's go, bro.
Let me see here.
Don't just go in and full-fledged force it and say, hey, we're going to give you a bunch of money over your asking price. Don't setting and set expectations that we're not doing. Figure out what the problem is. That's the goal here. Figure out the problem with the house. Like, hey, you know what to do.
Yep.
Reached 50. Hello?
Oh, is it Priscilla?
Yeah?
Priscilla, it's Felipe. I called you this morning
Yeah?
about that property of yours, the duplex.
Yeah?
Hey, I just needed a quick question to be answered. I was wondering, how long do you plan on waiting for that senior housing? What happens if a year goes by?
Oh, no, I won't wait that long. No.
You won't wait that long?
No.
How long are you willing to wait for the notice?
How long?
Yeah,
Just till fall, I think.
until fall. Okay. The only reason why I'm asking is because I'm just worried about the market going down. And
Yeah.
if we wait too long, we might not be able to get that price you're asking for.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, are you guys gonna rent if it happens?
Yeah, I don't want. Well, I don't want to buy again because I've owned for like 60 years. But if I have to, I'll buy.
If you have to, you'll buy. You said.
Yeah, if I have to. Not. I don't really want to.
Okay, got it. So with the money we give you, you'll plan on buying a property if you don't get inside the senior housing.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and you said the house is a burden, right? It's too much to maintain.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, got it. So I was just trying to get a timeline. So you just so I understand, you're waiting until fall to get approved, and if not, you would rather buy a new
I'll
property.
look for something else here. I'll look into something else.
Okay, got it. And you don't plan on renting at all, too, if you're trying to get somewhere quicker.
Yeah, I might rent. I have
Okay.
other options.
Okay.
This is what I'm waiting for is what I really want. But if I can't get in there, I'll look elsewhere.
Oh, okay, got it. I'm assuming you're looking for, if you were to rent, you're looking for a smaller place, easier to maintain.
Oh yeah, much smaller.
No steps.
No, yeah,
Got it.
much smaller.
Got it.
Just like 4 rooms. That's all.
Because I was kind of thinking about if we were able to get this situation moving forward and possibly get you somewhere else to go before the market goes down.
Mhm.
So, I mean, if we were able to give you that 250, would you consider just going to find a rental? Like, where's your mind's at?
Yeah, probably.
Got it. All righty. Well, we are entertaining it still. I'd love to check it out as well, but I was just wondering about the timeline just to make sure you get the price you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I have other options. I have other people that are interested too.
Yeah. No, we're very interested as well. I just want to make sure that you're settled too, because if that market goes down and we can't give you that price, I feel really bad.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, all right, Priscilla, I still can't wait to meet you on Saturday next week.
Okay.
And we'll go over what's going on with the property.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Bye.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Good job, bro.
Push for a sooner. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I was wondering what was the exact reason why she wants to wait?
She's busy all week.
Okay, got it.
She couldn't set something up.
Do you have a rough idea of what her schedule looks like during the weeks?
No, she just said she was just busy all week. I mean, I could book it for. I can call her tomorrow and book it for a weekday, not a weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's busy. She said she's busy this whole week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
The honest answer as well. Sorry to cut you off. The honest answer is I need to get my tire changed, and I'm waiting for my tires to get shipped to me because I don't feel comfortable driving to Brockton, and my tire's gonna pop.
Oh, dog, I don't got time for your freaking tire, bro.
How am I gonna get there?
I don't give a shit. I'll come pick you up. I don't got time to wait for your tire, bro. The other investors worried about Felipe's tires. Come on, dog. Tell me that. Bro, we need an appointment sooner.
Okay.
We're talking to other people, and this is a super, super hot lead. We don't want this shit to fall through the cracks. So call her back if she's truly, truly busy throughout the week. Call her back. And one thing I do to get people on the phone is, hey, to get people locked up in an appointment is, hey, I have an appointment right down the street on this specific day around this time. I would love to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Are you going to be available around then? I'll be around the area regardless.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call her.
Or if you want to see, put it this way. If you want to see where you could fit an appointment with her, you could say,
Yep.
hey, I just talked to a lady who is actually going through kind of the same situation as you over there, right down the street from you, who I have an appointment with. Well, I don't have it set right now, but I have to set it for next week. I was wondering if I could just do two at once, right? So I don't have to go back and forth. Is there any way that we could fit your thing in next week? Or even this week, whenever you want to do it, but push to get an appointment sooner.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, it sounds like she'll sell the house right now for $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
So good thing we didn't go and say, yeah, we'll give you over.
Yeah, that's my last resort. Sure, I'm still planning on going over there and giving her and offering her 200.
Cool, good job, dog.
Mhm.
But yeah, don't worry about the tire thing. We need to get this appointment locked up. If I got to pick you up, I will.
Okay. Yeah, I'll set it to a call tomorrow morning and try to book it for this Monday coming up.
Love it. All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Even if you want to do it earlier than that, earlier than Monday, like this Saturday, or I'm free for. Let me see. Tomorrow is kind of booked, but shit, I'll make it happen. Or Friday. Friday's not that booked.
Okay.
When did I tell that guy 1:00, right? Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, one.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, call her tomorrow and try to book the appointment sooner.
Okay.
All right, good stuff, bro.
Thanks, Mike.
Peace.
Peace.
Everybody, smash this freaking like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, all the things. I appreciate y'all. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram or Felipe on Instagram, hit us up. Hit us up with some questions. Let's get Felipe some. Which one? That way. That way.
Wherever it is, somewhere.
That way. This StreamYard camera's crazy. But follow Felipe and hit us up with any questions. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.